We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. Iglesias in front, 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Striding in, Ramon Urias, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Urias, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Iglesias leads off second with nobody out. Right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Row. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pilar. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And here's Renato Nunez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. 2 out, nobody on. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him a ball.
And bobbled out there by Pedroia. Well, the play's been made, and that. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well. At
the plate, Kevin Pillar. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Kevin.
Here's the pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
On 1 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's hit over 40 home runs this season, so he's a threat every time he goes to the plate. I've been so impressed with his power output, and obviously he's not done yet.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 21 homers and 75 RBIs. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Cobb gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Bogaerts will head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So here's Michael Chavis now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Dominant offense force this year. A quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture.
To find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 2-1, here it is. Hopped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Anthony Santander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 24.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. So striding in, Rafael Devers. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Now the 2-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Look, now the pitch. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Runner at first here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 1-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
The catcher, Austin Wynns.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bogaerts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that's through, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Michael Chavis stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Cobb comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percent.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 42 homers and 98 RBIs. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Pedroia on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding into the box, Anthony Santander, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Bold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this will be fouled away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
The center fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.